students. Today we are going to talk about the synthetic fibers and plastics. It is quite easy. In this chapter, let us take a look on what is synthetic fibers, type of synthetic fibers, characteristics of synthetic fibers, water plastics, application of plastics, environment and plastics. Firstly, we talk about water fibers. The clothes which we wear are made of fabrics. Fabrics are made of fibers obtained from natural or artificial sources. The fibers obtained from plant and animal are called natural fibers, just like cotton, jute, wool, and silk. The synthetic fibers are made by human, just like rayon, nylon, polyester, acrylic. Moving on, synthetic fiber. Now we can understand why synthetic fiber is known as man-made fibers, because the fibers that are made by human beings, that are not natural, those are made by us in the laboratory using chemicals. That is why it is known as synthetic fibers or man-made fibers. We have to create them in the laboratories. Let us go deeper to the topic of synthetic fiber. Take a look on an example of necklace. The necklace, it is made up of beads. If we concern bead as a single unit which joins together and forms a chain like a structure. Similar is the case of synthetic fiber. You see, a synthetic fiber is also a chain of small units joined together. Each small unit is known as monomer. When many small units combine to form a large single unit, that it is known as polymer. The word polymer comes from two Greek words. Poly means many and mers or meros, that means part or unit. One unit is known as monomer. Moving on, types of synthetic fiber, we can read about rayon, nylon, polyester, and acrylic in this chapter. But first of all, we talked about rayon. As we know that rayon, also called artificial silk, it is prepared from cellulose, which comes from wood pulp. It is also known as artificial silk. You know very well, silk is very expensive, but rayon is very cheap because it is a man-made fiber. It is very shiny and lustered just like silk. It absorbs sweat. Rayon cloths are therefore preferred over other synthetic fiber in summer. The uses of rayon is we can use it making suits, jackets, scarves, ties, home furnishing and bandages. Next synthetic fiber is nylon. Nylon was the first true synthetic fiber. It was first produced in the early 1930s. Nylon is very strong fiber. It is stronger than a steel wire. It is used for rock climbing. Nylon is used without using any natural raw material. It is prepared from coal, water and air. Although the coal, water and air is natural, but it is not something that comes from plant, and animal. If we talk about the properties of nylon, it is very elastic and does not lose strength even after repeated use. It is lustrous and easy to wash. It is waterproof. Nylon is used for making so many things just like socks, stockings, tents, umbrellas, parachutes. Nylon fiber is used for making toothbrush bristles also. It is used for making thread of fishing nets, climbing ropes, and string of badmintons and tennis rackets. Polyester. It is a group of different synthetic fiber. The most commonly used polyester is terylene. It is blended with natural fibers to improve its properties. Terracotta, a blend of terylene and cotton, has better absorbing power as compared to terylene. Terylene is blended with wool to make terrywool, which is warm in addition to all the characteristics observed in polyesters. Now, if we talk about the properties of polyester, it is strong, lightweight, and has good elasticity. It resists wrinkling and springs back into shape when creased. Polyester fabric can be washed and dried easily and quickly. The uses of polyester is it is used in lightweight cells, polyester films used for making magnetic recording tapes in audio cassettes, video cassettes, and floppy disks. Toluene is used for making belt as it very elastic. Terracotta is commonly used for making shirts, skirts, and other dress material. Terrywool used for making formal suits. Moving forward, our next synthetic fiber is acrylic. Acrylic fiber, also known as orlon and acrylon, closely resemble wool. Property of that acrylon is it is warm, soft, light, and flexible. It is resistant to moth and chemicals. Acrylic is used for making sweaters, socks, shawls, carpets, and blankets. Now, all these synthetic fibers like rayon, nylon, polyester, and acrylic are the some major synthetic fiber. There are some other too like lycra or spandex which are highly elastic. Most fabric made of synthetic fiber do not wrinkle easily. Fabrics made of synthetic fiber are generally more durable, less expensive, and more readily available than those made of natural fibers. So, as we already discussed, synthetic fiber are more durable and affordable, which make them more popular than natural fibers. But here is something to remember that synthetic fibers behave differently than natural fibers. They melt easily on heating, so this is actually disadvantages of synthetic fiber. So avoid wearing synthetic fiber while dealing with fire like while working in the kitchen or in the laboratory or when you are bursting crackers in the festival. And with that, we finish this section on synthetic fiber. But when we meet next time, we'll discuss our next topic, plastics. Thank you, children.